I think we are ready now to hear the first relaxation therapy tape. So if you could just cue that up, we will listen to it now, and it will relax us. It's very relaxing. So. Guess I'm getting more relaxed with every fraction of a second that the tape is playing, that I'm listening to it. That is how more relaxed I'm getting. It's like that.
Hey, Jack, how's it going? Shh. What?
Shh, be quiet.
What are you doing here, Jack?
I'm recording a tape now. Will you please be quiet?
You're taping all these birds?
Yes, that's right.
Hey, is this the mic here?
Don't touch that. You're spoiling it.
I don't remember that on the tape, but I guess I never listened to it that far. I must have just nodded off before I got to that point. Seeing as how you were all in an alpha state or a theta state or a double beta omicron state or something like that, is to rather than break you out of it by having something exciting and something that will rack your nerves and turn your entire nervous system into a bowl of quivering jello, we should just jump straight into the second relaxation tape, which is it is called The Sounds of the Surf. So if we could just hear that now, this one will be better. You could just picture yourself lying on that beach with the sun and the gulls and the salt spray going into your face and the little starfish sitting next to you, and there's nobody around. It is just you, and there's the relaxing waves from the ocean that are doing the breaking on the beach. My goodness. Because this tape is much better than the last one, isn't it? I personally find that waves are more relaxing than birds, because when I hear birds, I always think of, well, sometimes I think of the movie, the Alfred Hitchcock movie where the birds go and kill people, and that's not very relaxing at all. And sometimes I think of Tweety Bird, and he's always having the fights with Sylvester, and there's a lot of tension and discord, and no one really gets along very well in that scenario. So birds don't really relax me as much as the waves.
Oh, Jack, what are you doing here? Holy cow! Did you see that there? I was yelling and screaming away from my head.
Yes, I saw you, but I was ignoring you.
Why would you want to ignore me, Jack?
Because I'm recording another tape, which you have ruined yet again.
Oh, so you're taping this the sea stuff coming in, this water?
Yes, the sound of the surf. It's another relaxation tape.
Another one?
Nothing much.
Yeah, so
I drove out here with this expensive truck and all this expensive equipment, and you've ruined my entire day. I've wasted a whole day thanks to you.
Oh, sorry, Jack.
Well, thank you very much.
So
goodbye.
Why did it have to be?
Well, my goodness, I guess that is another case of a tape that I have never listened through right to the finish, because, as I said, the waves are so relaxing. But that boy, that fellow, he certainly seems to have trouble with those tapes. That annoying friend of his keeps coming in and interrupting him. Well, I guess now that you are even more relaxed than you were before, up until the point when the friend came in anyway, we should maybe go into the third tape. And this one is I'm not too familiar with this one, but it is called Downtown. So let's listen to this, and I hope this will really relax everybody. Oh my goodness. What has happened? I appear to have fallen asleep.
That is the case. You have been asleep for quite a while.
Well, judging from your garb, I would grant your statement merit. But was it weeks, months, years? Which?
Today's date is December 11th, 2009.
Oh, then my worst fears have been confirmed. I have slept away these 20 years. What wonders have I missed?
There's much to tell you. I am at a loss as to where to begin.
Well, perhaps tell me what Tony Danza is doing now.
He is on a TV program called Who's the Boss?
Ah, much as in my own time.
Say, that's remarkable.
I'll say. Do tell, I beg you, what movies currently play?
The latest hit is Rocky 6.
My word, that must have taken a long time to make.
Yes, but it is very, very good.
How fortunate for all concerned. What technological developments have been achieved in the past 20 years?
For one, a marvelous device that combines the functions of a cellular telephone and a home video camera.
A truly impressive invention. Do you not find it expensive?
Tickets are a mere $500.
The tickets for what?
For the drawing, all consumer goods are no longer sold to the public. They are rather made available as prizes in the government lotteries.
So for the price of a few dollars, you could win something very valuable and useful.
Precisely. I see that you are going to fit into our society very well.
I'm glad to hear it. Are mastodons very much in the public eye?
Mastodons are extinct.
Again, much as in my own time. Impressive. Say, what is your name, chum?
It's Ryan.
My word, I had a friend named Ryan.
I have very, very many friends named Ryan.
Quelle coincidence!
Not really. Most people in the world today are named Ryan.
Well, I would like to thank you for appearing on my show, Ryan.
Oh, but the thanks are mine. I am honored to be your guest.
Well, that's very kind of you to say, my friend.
It is not everyone who is given a chance to appear on a show as popular as this one.
Well, now I'm certain you were trying to involve me in a jest.
I jest not. This is the most popular of all TV shows.
But how can that be, for I have done naught but sleep all these 20 years?
I suppose there's no accounting for taste. Not to impugn your show in any way, of course.
Well, no offense taken, as I hardly feel responsible for the show's content. To think that such a humble show has become so popular, I marvel.
I also marvel that a man so great can also be so humble.
Ah, but humility is that favored domain of a VPW producer.
Ah, but I forgot again that you have slept for so long. You must be unaware that VPW is the most popular station in Winnipeg.
Well, I'll be. What other marvels await?
Perhaps you are also unaware that Winnipeg is the seat of the newly elected world government.
In assuming that, you would be most correct.
And yet,
well, my little town certainly has grown up.
And yet, we still have problems. The World Council is presently debating the construction of a space station.
A truly impressive project. To what use would such a station be put?
There is talk of making it serve as a shopping mall.
Oh, you don't say?
Indeed.
Well, satisfy my curiosity. Who is the great leader at the helm of this overwhelming project?
The mayor and world president is named Biff Golden.
Remarkable. The cheese doesn't fall very far from the tree.
Surely you mean apple.
Well, I substituted cheese due to its golden color.
Overlooking the existence of golden delicious apples.
You know, you have a point. It was foolhardy of me to tamper with such a well-respected maxim.
In my time, some people put cheese on their apple pie.
You must abandon the idea that everything originated in your time.
I refute your words. Refute. I was merely making a point.
I think instead you are mocking me.
No, I reiterate. I was merely making a point.
And yet I still feel as if I had been made light of.
This can't be so, as my intention was solely to present a fact.
A fact you put to service to degrade me and all I represent.
A poll of your audience would perhaps indicate that I entertain no small support.
You remind me that we are still on the air. I feel the home viewers are becoming disenchanted by our exchange. Let's move ahead, please.
What did you say about head cheese?
I said let's move ahead, please. You were saying that Winnipeg is the seat of the world government? After a moment's thought, I've realized the possibility that my show's popularity might therefore no longer be confined within the city limits.
An acute observation. Most of the world's citizens enjoy your program.
Do you mean to tell me that I am mighty?
For sure, your program is most respected.
Well, then I think perhaps that you should laud me.
You wish that I should laud you?
Indeed. Laud me. Laud me now.
Am I not your most ebullient fan?
Question me not. Laud me, I tell you. Laud.
Please, do not ask me to do that.
Well then leave, for I grow tired of your presence.
Again, that is something I wish not to do.
Nevertheless, I must ask it of you.
And I must decline your request.
Well then I must restate my wishes as a command.
A command I shall disobey.
For your sake, as well as mine, I beseech you, begone!
I must, and yet I cannot.
I am developing a severe headache as a result of all this. Doesn't this stir in you some feelings of compassion?
No, for I am not a compassionate person.
Well, that's too bad. Then I guess we have reached an impasse.
So it would seem.
Well, then at this point I will call it into the show. And as I sign off, I realize that everyone in my world that I ever cared about is long buried and forgotten, and that there is at best a minimal similarity between this world and my own. And yet I have hope that I shall carry on. Till next month, good night.
Good night.